Okay, so fun. Wake up to no power. Don't burn my arm here. On half the plugs. This one was turning on before, now it's not. It's pretty shitty weather outside. Oh, my fart stinks in there.
Well, thanks for leaving it in here for me.
Yep, no 240. You can see when I do that, the lights kind of flicker. And yes, I should not have bagged biter when I'm trying that. You can see there, look at the lights. They get brighter when I turn on the stove. Coffee maker been trying to do the coffee for over an hour. No heat to the furnace. I got some lights off over here, but the furnace isn't working. Thank God. We kind of knew this was happening last night from the flickering lights. But yeah, we called hydro, no reports in the area, but split power, limited to maybe 5 amps or something like that. Maybe more, because if the underbelly heater is still on and trying to work. The fridge is turning on. So that's kind of weird. This fridge won't turn on. So split power, bad transformer, ice on the lines, and time for the wait for hydro. Fun. It's only 0 outside. Suck it up, princess.
I'm freezing. Come warm me.
Okay. So the girlfriend says it's too cold in the house. She wants me to go grab the heater, but you can see stuff's wet out here. It's not really freezing, man. It's like slipperier than a bag of shit. But it's not even showing up. But yeah, it's like raining out here. It's just, yeah. And the street light's on. Street light's on there too. That's kind of interesting. Oh. I don't know. The one thing is, no driveway markers. So, oh, now you guys can see how it's raining. Look at that, eh? This is the TN15, I believe. TN15 through night. Nice and bright. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to borrow, not the wood stove, even though it only take me about 20 minutes to install it by hacking a hole through the wall of the sunroom, of course. I'm going to grab the little propane heater out of this piece of shit. And of course, if it was any colder, I could just light up the wood stove in the RV here, and that would be fine. Now where is the Mr. Betty heater? Ooh, I need that. Jacked! I'm stealing that extension cord. Damn rights I am. I need that. That is mine. Okay, got some Kenworth seats in front of me to move, and then the heater I think is under that bed. And right there is what I was looking for. Backup heat. And there is a cord somewhere back there. Right at the end if I want to use a full-size propane tank, but temporary, I'm just going to use it on those guys. Goody snuff for me. Okay, so I found extension cord and some extra heat. Extension cord in case I use my Janny. But okay. And of course I got a power inverter, batteries and everything in here for power, but I don't know. And there you go, heater going. And a little bit of candle power. Hey, it works. I don't know, hey. Oh, I shouldn't have showed that in the video. And the worst thing about this is I got no heat underneath the trailer. It's pretty cold outside, and with no heat and water lines being exposed under there, well, better not have any freezing issues, because that would suck. Well, power's still out, and I kind of thinking I might as well get off my butt and put in that fence wire, because as you can see it there, she wrapped herself around the pole and has been snoozing or sitting there for probably about 10 minutes. So yeah, guess it's probably better if we if I go unhook her. And maybe we'll put up the fence wire for now. Now, is she going to start? I just started wiping off the snow on the seat. choke's out. Ignition key is full of snow, but buried. And there. Throttle is set a little bit low. Ah, cold, cold, cold. Are you making a poop, man? I mean, no, man. You're going to take half the sand with it. Lily, I just seen that. There was a keyhole there. There we go. Try not to get too much snow in there, but it's going to happen. I'm almost out of gas on this thing, but I guess the choke's not out enough. Well, that was out all the way. There we go. Maybe it wasn't quite all the way. There, choke's right off now. Oh, maybe I should have left the choke on a bit longer. Overfueling with the choke. Warm up for a while. There, choke's right off. See how much fuel's really left in her. I'm going to empty. Ooh. And the kick here, but it might not be sucking it up that low. And I don't really want to use the last of my gas in her because I might need that for the generator. Try again. Backfire! Jump. Okay, take off. Jump. Oh, I'll shut this off, let her warm up for a bit. Well, look who showed up to join the party. Hey, he's take it off. Ha 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 ha. See if you can figure out this mess for us. Well, what a better time to do a video when the main breaker on your house just fucking goes up in smoke, eh? Well, I think by the time we get back, it's going to be dark. Well, even if it's not dark, I'll need this guy. They just sent me this nice ass headlamp, Olight. So I'll be giving this a test to change the main breaker. So the main breaker requires cutting off the main power from outside and a little bit of a hassle, but I'll just give you guys some specs on this sucker here. And thank you that it just came in just in time to do this job. Otherwise, I'd be holding a flashlight and doing it at the same time.
You mean I'll be holding the flashlight? I'll be holding it.
Good point.
I don't want to do that. I have other things to do.
Yeah, and they also sent me one of these guys to play with too, but that video is going to have to wait. Okay, so here's an update. At my dad's, had to ship out a big package here. Some people might know what it is, but I'm not going to say what it is. Long story short, it is now 6. I left at noon, maybe 11:30, I think. I got the new 100 amp main, so I'm going to pull that off. I'm going to clean the terminals the best I can, throw it back on, and give it a try. I'm going to bring my infrared thermometer, and I'm going to check the temperature if anything's getting hot. Come next week, I'll actually be changing out the entire panel. So might as well upgrade it, get something a little bit better. But just thought I'd kind of mention that. So going to be heading back out there in about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so. Okay, so it's now like 8 p.m. and finally back to deal with it. You can see here the rat's nest I get to deal with. Now time for the fun part, unhooking the main. Yeah, and you can see there's some kind of oil splattered out of it. So I'll see how bad that terminal is and see if it can be salvaged. But if you look here, do you see in the background there? You can actually see someone has scraped it before and tried to, clean it up. I just kept on the 2 top breakers, happens to be the fridge, and this outlet right here, where I left this little 1500 watt heater running. There's a new breaker. And temperature wise in here, it's actually did pretty damn good. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Now time to kill the main and be in the dark. And thank God for Old Light for sending me some flashlights. The main one I'll be using here is this guy right here. If that would ever focus. There you guys go. And I'll also be using my headlamp. And not to mention that we picked up $1,000 or so worth of groceries.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Costco.
And an extension cord. Needed one of them.
And I got some ski pants.
Yeah. Now it's better get that hydro back on here, otherwise
I'm wearing ski pants to bed.
Exactly. Oh, hey. Now you can move everything we piled there, because I need my tools. Squeakers! I don't know, boys. I think this one might be good to go. What do you think? Yep, still good? You think so? Yeah, I think I'll install it again. Yeah. Yep. I see. That's still good. It's not burnt or anything like that. I wonder why it smelled like burning piss. But you guys can see the terminals there are fine. Put a little dielectric on them just to kind of stop the corrosion. And as for the little burn on the back there on the board, that makes no difference whatsoever. It'll be fine. Okay, now seeing I got it all disconnected here, guess I'll check everything else. Might as well do it. Only takes 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. Everything looks to be good. Temperature wise, that bar right there. Still got to look into that because it's still warming up back there. But I mean, breaker itself's nice and cool. Every one of them. I already went through them all. Everything, I mean, everything is running, so I'm probably pulling just about the max load. Don't want to get my hands too close to the center there. Oh, just for you guys, yeah, my hand's very far away from those terminal screws. Oh, I'll have to keep an eye on it still, double check that everything's good, but yeah, at least everything's on and working for now. And there we go, back together. That just saved me probably, I don't know, who knows, being how far out of town this is. I would have to go find a breaker and pretend I'm someone that wouldn't have opened it up and looked at it. He would have to come here, then drive, go by the breaker, then chances are he would say, oh, well, now I'm going to do this and this and that and that and that and that. So yeah, I bet you any money does a $800 to $1,000 job to an electrician if you had to come in. Well, of course, a local one, if there's any around here, would be cheaper. And it only took less than half an hour to put it in, but driving around trying to find the parts. No local store had them. Oh, interesting. She was in here for less than 20 minutes, and she got out. So I peeked out. I'm like, oh, did you let her in? Because she's not outside, and you know, we already got it back in the house. She ended up being playing right in the front there on the road, so she ended up coming running pretty quick back. We have had her off the leash a few times. No, I don't see how she could have got out. That's 5 feet tall. Nowhere has it been pushed that I could see. No, that hasn't been pushed or anything. The only thing I could think of is we had this cage here blocking the gate. As you can see, that's how she gets in and out. So there's only a few different ways I could see that she got out. Is she either jumped from here, right here, and over that edge. We had these 2x4s here that I cut out with the chainsaw, stacked up on top of this beer bottle box. That way if she escaped, it would have set off the motion on the camera. Or, of course, she jumped off the deck here, because she still had access to come up on top of the deck. I wonder if she could fit through there. I bet you the fucking dog can fit. She could fit through those railings right there. Hey, bring her out for a second. I gotta see something.
Okay.
I think she could just fit through the railings right here. I'm making a video.
Lily, come here.
Lily.
Lily, come.
I bet you she just walked right through. We do got lots of leftover goat wire, so that's our plan. Put her head through here.
Oh yeah, she could totally fit through
Yeah. Lily. Here, come here, Lily. Show us if we're wrong. Here. No. Through there. This is the biggest one. Can you get through there? No. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. She could clearly just go right through there. Okay, back inside. Lily.
She's like, I just took a walk out to the road.
Yeah. Well, bad thing is she went in the heat. So that's not good. That's kind of the reason why we built
came
this.
running back as soon as I called.
Oh yeah, she was right at that light pole. Yeah, so yeah, we got about 25 feet of wire left. Right there. I had plans before to wire off all of this. And up to about here, maybe the whole way, top and bottom, and I'm going to put a door here. So, and then after it's wired, I'm going to put tarps over it, just temporary, but yeah, that's actually pretty funny. She's an escape artist. Yeah, that's for sure. I kind of figured she couldn't have got out of there, but yep, that makes sense. Okay, so you guys just seen how dark it was out there. Well, look at this on this color starlight camera, how bright it is. Yep. Yeah. This camera works awesome in the winter. That is freaking unbelievable. Color night vision. Yeah, it gets a little bit pixelated and kind of low quality, but that is still freaking crazy.